Good evening, one and all. I hope this stream finds you well. So, I kind of sat down and I thought, I fancy some building. And I have done a little bit since I was last on. Only a little bit, because it gets far too hot in my bedroom. So, I have to kind of like limit the amount of time I spend on the PC. But this evening, it's cooled down, it's lovely, we've got the fan going, and we're all good. So I want to start with welcoming all the new lovely subscribers. Thank you very much for joining the channel, guys. Moving forwards, everything's going to be a lot more positive. Get a lot more building done. And you can see from this image alone, something's changed. I don't know what you can see, Tomo, but evening, my friend. I do hope he finds this very well. But yeah, basically all I've done is change up the colours of the slide and the cube path. If you look at the top left-hand corner of your screen, you'll see that it's the same colour as some of the slide. And it just kind of sits a lot better in there. As we spin round, you see it just brightens up the area. You remember I had that kind of like orangey brown kind of colour. And I thought that just kind of works, to be honest with you. I think what I might do is also do what I remember them doing at Typhoon Lagoon, where they put the planks of wood across the step kind of look, just to give you a little bit of grip. So let's have a little look at that in a moment. But we also have a new building here. So I thought to myself, we need to kind of fill this a little bit here, because I'm not going that far back. So we've got an abundance of slides here, shops, changing rooms, blah blah blah, restaurant, and I thought it'd be quite cool to have a couple of changing rooms there and a couple of dryers. Also put the little stool bench coverings in that we had over here, that we did quite a few streams ago now. But yeah, that kind of colour, Tomo, it just emphasises all the bamboo a little bit more, if you know what I mean. And I think that it just having, I don't know, it just looks so much better to me, instead of having that cyan colour, which I do love. But I don't know, it just works with the bamboo. It's just brightened the area up a little bit. Done a couple of did a bit of plant work here, and I know it sounds silly, but I've just put 2 cables in. I need to rotate one of them actually, so that they are different. Thank you. We'll just scoot that one over a little bit. Just electricity going up there. I've put the fan in, so they have the fan, and it just fits above the net and doesn't glitch through the wood, so we're all good. It looks a bit squashed, but I thought to myself, actually, you stick your hands up, bang, and obviously, yes, you can stick your hands up through there still. Hey Daz, how you doing, dude? Are you well? The wallet has been returned, my friend, as to the reason why I'm doing a stream. Nothing missing, just no cards at the moment. It's a little bit difficult, but I'm finally doing Apple Pay. Something I've avoided doing since the day it was released. But anyway, at least it keeps me going. Couple of rocks behind here, just to kind of cordon off, the immediate view as you walk up here, basically. Of obviously looking down there. I have housed the water pump or filter, whatever it is, can't quite remember. And I just thought I'd put the bamboo doors on the front there, scaled them down a little bit, and just kept them as closed. I have decurbed all the pathway around here, and I've done it all the way around here. The only thing is, guys, check this out, which I don't know why it does it. But it did it in the first game where you change texture to texture. It put like a black line or a wood, a brown line or a white line, whatever bits of texture you were using. For some reason, when you take the curb off it puts these lines in. So I haven't taken the curb off this bit here, but I have done with this bit. And you'll see it goes all the way through to here. But I thought actually it doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad. But I'll just show you what I mean. So if I double click that, go here, click that off, go here, click the brush, it moves the line as if I've totally changed what this is, even though I clicked on this material here. It's very strange. Even if you double click it there, see, it's strange. But yeah, but cheers for joining, guys. Appreciate it. Hope you're both well. Tomo's #1 at the minute. And yes, I started kitting this out. So I've stuck a fat. I need to move that over a little bit. Do I need to move that bit, or do I need to move these? I need to move those a tiny bit. That right. GD's kicking in there, guys. Hey Hev, how you doing? Hope you well. Hope the stream didn't cop out there. I lost all viewers. Don't know why. I did try and put 2 in, but it's just it's a little bit weak. So where they glitching, where they glitching, where they glitching, not glitching. Okay. Especially when you just had it on the perfect, and it lowered it down as well. Strange. I don't know. I guess we could get away with 2. Just got to be a bit creative with the interior lighting, maybe. Too close. Too close. There we go. Phew. Oh, don't. It was the worst feeling in the world. I got an Uber to work, basically. And the reason being was obviously Saturday, as I posted on Discord, me lying on the bed half stark naked. You know, only legs, guys, just before you get excited. Haha. And then I woke up Sunday morning, I felt absolutely as rough as you could possibly be. And I think purely because I probably may have not drunk enough, I'm not too sure. But basically, I got an Uber to work, cut a long story short. And I got in the car, sat down, said hello. It was someone I'd used before. And I thought, I know, I'm just going to check on my wallet to see if I got my bank card. Reason being was I went for a walk the day before and I put my bank card in my pocket, basically, instead of taking my wallet because I was wearing shorts. You know, blokes do these things. So I thought I'll just check I got it, checked it, got it, and then put it back in my pocket and I tucked it right in and I patted it down. I went, right, you're in the pocket, that's fine. And then I got out of the Uber, started walking around, and I just, you know, when you feel like something's not right, and I just felt naked. And basically, yeah, I ran back round the front of the building, couldn't get him, and then tried telephoning him, couldn't telephone him because it would go to Uber first, and then it was just, it's been 48 hours of pain. I couldn't give a hoot about the cards. They're replaced. It's the little bits. I have bits of my daughter in there, and it just, you know, I just keep it close to me, and it's those little bits that I was more upset about than anything. And my national insurance card, guys. Yeah, I was a bit upset that was going. I've hung on to that since the day I turned 16. Because back in the day, where are we? Yeah, back in the day, you used to, on your 16th birthday, I don't know if you get one now, I don't know if you get like a different card or whatever it is nowadays, you know, I'm out of touch for all of it, but you used to get a national insurance card, which gave you your national insurance number, obviously. And the reason why I kept it is because my first purebred Labrador that I had got hold of my wallet and basically chewed up all my cards. Bless him, when he was a puppy. And it just reminds me of him when I look at it, you know, and it comes in useful when you need your number. If you forget it, you know, it's there. You haven't got to go through your phone, crawl through your phone, find a payslip. It's just there. So yeah, but yeah, no, just sentimental things more than anything, really. And it was just my heart was literally, I don't know how to really put it. I don't want to sound too girly, but just I felt destroyed, like it just felt like Uber weren't doing anything about it, which they weren't. They didn't really do anything about it until yesterday, which was a little bit frustrating. But anyway, old Costa turned back up, knocked the door. Housemate Sophie answered it and went, "Ryan, it's for you." I was like, "All right." And then I was like, "Come rushing out." She goes, "You wouldn't believe what it is." I was like, "Nah." Anyway, so he turned up and he dropped it back off. What a lovely bloke. I couldn't rate him higher. If I had some money, I'd tip him. But yeah, I was obviously thinking the worst. I was thinking he's gone and picked someone up and it's on the back seat, and you know, I mean, I don't know. I'd probably hand it in all honesty. But you just don't know, do you? So, but anyway, whatever happened, I got it back. That was the main thing. So yeah, happy days. Finally. Feel a bit better. Oh no, I know my national insurance off the top of my head, but you know sometimes when you have a brain fart and you're like, oh, and then you go, oh, where are all my pay slips? Oh, I can't get on the system because I've left. Oh. You know, it's just this one thing after another. You know, just when you have those little brain farts, they're like, oh yeah, I can't remember. I don't know, I'm getting like that. Right, how can we make this look funky? I did have a little thought behind how I wanted to do this, actually, because I obviously need to make it look a little bit different to this one. Oh, and I stuck this roof on there. I can't remember if I did that in stream or if I did that off stream, but anyway, it's I think that kind of works. It just gives this some substance. I'm gonna put a sign up here with toilets on, you know, a bit like the Paul Pass kind of sign. Get me words out in a second. Like these. Hoops and snack. Hoops and snack. Sounds very Typhoon Lagoon. Oh, the thing is, it's like for you, Daz. Obviously, you're self-employed, so you kind of, for us. Well, no, not now. Obviously, I know you work for Tesco's, but you know what I mean. With self-employed, you kind of have to know it from a self-appointed perspective. Where, when you're with a company for so long, when do you ever need it? Do you know what I mean? That's the only kind of thing I meant by forgetting it. But this does look so much better. Just this whole colour scheme, and putting a few more shrubs in up at top here. I only did a few because I just kind of wanted to see the viewpoints. I didn't want to take too much off from here up the top. Oh, I hate not being able to zoom in. But you had big green trees there anyway, so having that one closer didn't really affect it. You see what I mean? So you still got some good views. You can look down. It's all good. And there's a pretty epic view actually under the waterfall. I think that works really, really well. I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know how to make that look a little bit more realistic, you know. I'm really enjoying this now. Now that all that bamboo work is now done, it just, why can't I get rid of that? It just feels so much more grounded. I've got to tweak it. I've got to put a couple of rocks in around here just to support here, that little kind of bit there, basically. But I think it looks quite cool. These round bits now, just because that's kind of blending with it, they kind of make sense. I don't know why, it's just totally lifted the look of it. Totally. Just looks a lot more fun. Let me know your thoughts, guys. But then I'm not sure about these awnings, whether I should keep them the same kind of colour or change them to what can I get that's that colour? What can I get? Yeah, here, here. Yep. 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 I swear the keyboard inputs aren't working on the game properly. Because I'm using a wired keyboard, it won't let me press R. Oh no, because we're... Hold a minute. Oh. If the orange band is around the edge of the screen, Ryan, you are in the park ready. Right. Do we go light or do we go dark? Dark. Yeah, dark. I don't really want to do that on them. I want them all same. Yeah, well, we'll do dark light, dark light. I'll do, won't it? So just press R, nothing. R, nothing. R, nothing. Why won't it? Just double click it, it's easier. What do we do? Dark light. So how's everyone's week so far? Hit midweek tomorrow. Everyone congratulate Darren on getting a job with Tesco. Works with me now. Just the opposite end of the country. Oh, what's the camera doing? And you'll see how kind of red, I guess. Or brown, however you want to look at it. I think it's kind of like been on a cruise and stood by the edge of the boat too long with the sun glistening off the sea in my face. I think that's how I look right now. Problem is my job's outside, so it's like the wind today with the scorching sun here in Milton Keynes this afternoon. I walked back from the shop and blimey, I literally felt like I'd been out there a good couple of hours, you know. I think that works. I don't know if we should just go with the dark. I think the light... No, it's good to mix it up. That'll do. That'll do. Literally, like, check this out. I don't know if you can see the difference, but look at the... Not trying to flex. I'm just trying to get my arm in the bloody... It's the opposite way, you see. Oh, you can't see. Anyway, pure white, nice and brown. The opposite way, the camera. You're seeing me as I feel, but unfortunately when I look at the screen, everything's the other way. I wish it was Sozzle, mate. I'm actually starting to want to have an alcoholic beverage, dare I say it. I don't know why. I do not know why. I think it's because I keep going on about shandies all the time, you know. I just fancy a shandy because it's so hot. I want rock. I don't want biscuits. No, I'm just on about like, you know, there you go. There's a good example. Look at my face compared to my shoulder. It's crazy. I put suntan lotion on the other day. I was like, oh. I don't actually mind putting suntan lotion on, and to be fair, that's the sensible thing to do if kids are watching. Ryan. weren't flexing my muscles. I could flex my muscles for you because there are muscles now. I don't know if you could see the ridge there coming off my shoulder into my shoulder blade. It's yeah, there's muscle. I just don't need to flex because unfortunately the stomach is still the stomach. Because that's the only thing I'm not exercising at all. Literally. Because the way we have to lift at work, we're monitored on how we do our job. So if we lift in an incorrect manner, they pull us up on it basically. Because obviously they don't want us to make a claim if we get an injury, blah 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 blah, all that kind of stuff, you know. Say that the R key wasn't working, but X is absolutely hunky dory. Yeah, so the thing is, you don't tend to find your twist, so you're not. I'm lifting 4.5 ton of food a day, twice an hour. 4.5 ton over the 8-hour period. Twice an hour I'm moving food around, sometimes 4 times an hour. You know, we had to chat about the sweating in the last stream. I ain't gonna go into that again. Hey Phantom, how you doing, dude? Hope you're well, my friend. How's work? Hope everything's good. Hope it's all going to plan, my friend. Turned into a very different stream. I ain't getting my kits off. I was just saying, you know, there's muscle. It's nice. It's nice. I haven't felt like this in a while. Anyway, yeah, so I am literally upper body, round rib cage, round back, perfect. All going perfectly to plan. Legs, perfect because of the bike riding. I'm not doing anything else, so tummy's just neglected at the minute. So we're trying to get the views up. What? A gunshot? You want a gunshot? Really? Ugh. It's not. There you go. Getting there. It's the shoulder that's getting nice and big. So, yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. It's this pose I keep doing at work. What is it? There you go. It's all that. It's just all coming together. There you go, guys. You can all wet yourselves laughing now. Anyone watching back, I apologise. Right, that's the rock bit done. I did want to put some wood down here, so let's do that. We'll go back to the building in a second, guys. But anyway, yeah, so everything's getting a lot how I like it. I just need to, instead of being very lethargic like I have done all afternoon, and the reason why I'm only streaming at 10 PM at night in the UK is because I've been sat on my phone. I had a little go on COD, but it was so hot this afternoon. It got up to about 31 degrees in literally like minutes. It was lovely and cool, breezy, cloudy, and then the sun started coming through, and then suddenly it just turned like literally the walk back from the shops. Wow, unbelievable. What do we want? I want a round one. They're coming. They are coming. Heck, you're getting there as well, but I ain't showing you them. They're too great. What you see here sometimes, yes, it's all over. It's not nice. It's not nice. I guess it's all in the eye of the beholder. I think what we will do, we'll have blue steps, shall we? We'll have the turquoise steps. Does that work? No, that doesn't work. Too light. Yeah. Oh, that'll do. That'll do, donkey, that'll do. Kind of killing 2 birds with 1 stone here, because we're actually sorting out this dodgy stairwell, and we're also capping it off. So I can keep Alternating this join. Good to go. Here I am saying I'm going to be all more professional and I'm just getting all my white bits out. Sorry guys, I apologise if I... See look, the R is not working. Click it. Ah, now it works. Is that because I was in I mode, guys, do you reckon? What do you think? Right. Thank you. Yep. Yep. Good. I have jarred my head a couple of times the last couple of days, and blimey, I mean, car accident pain. Not been nice. Not been pretty. Very good. I like that. I like that a lot. The only thing I want to do is rotate that one. Just want it to have a different effect to that one. And then we'll do the same with these once we get there. So what are your days off then, Daz? Everyone's still there. Very, very quiet. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Do let me know on the levels, guys, because I've locked the levels. But if the music needs to go up, do let me know. Just look. Apart from them busting for the loot. It looks so nice now. Right, let's get back to building this building. Cheers, Tommy. Thank you. Right. Yep. Oh, no, don't what do? I did once. Only because it was a chilly day. Only because it was a chilly day, guys. The camera seems to have moved all around. Yeah, no, only because it was a very, very, very chilly day. Sun was out, but it was chilly. It was a little bit of chilly, should we say. Not there. This was at Drayton Manor. Went on whatever the water ride is there. I can't remember what it's called now. Stormforce, is it? Oh, I can't remember. You guys went there that long ago, were you? And yeah, got absolutely drenched because I sat at the back of the boat. And I did not know you get drenched on the first drop. Lucky me. But to be fair, that would have been very welcomed the last few weeks. That needs to be central. How you doing, dude? Hope you're well. Storm Fossai. Fossai? Fokai? Fossai? Fuzz? 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 I'm only messing here. I know what you mean, but it's been the same for me the last week. It's been pushed to the limits, literally. Cool. Popeye? Well, it all depends how much water they're chucking on Dudley Doolittle's log flume. Let's put it into context, okay? My GPU is kicking out. Same power, same everything, same programs running as we were in the last stream, and it's at 67 degrees now on the CPU, sorry, and it's at 59 on the GPU. Now, to put that into context, when I did the last stream, it was touching 80 degrees. So it was 12, I think it went up to about 84, I think. And I was in my room, and it was, yeah, not a good fan, and it was hot. Very, very hot. Popeye's great. I love Popeye. I miss Popeye. Right. Bamboo. We'll figure out the roof another day. I honestly don't know how long I'm going to be streaming, to be fair, guys. I literally just thought, you know what? Instead of sitting there playing on my own, watch stream. Hey Patrick, how you doing, dude? Hope you're well. Hope you had a good day at work, sir. Nice one, Phantom. At least you got some cooler weather, my friend. Sorry, guys. Not moaning. It's just been very, very hot. Not flat path. Annoying. Oh, it is what it is. Very true. I live just off a canal, so you can imagine what the midges are like here. Probably will does, yeah. Right. Funky! How you doing, dude? Hope you're well. I love summer, I just wish I wasn't in the UK in the summer. That's all. That's all I ask. Might. I wish I had. I've just got orange juice. It's getting darker in there, guys. This is step in one. So. I don't like this. I can't do anything with it. This game is not a resizable piece, really. What else could I use as a thing? Nick, how you doing, buddy? Hope you well. Thanks for joining, everybody. It's appreciated. Smash that like if you haven't already. I'm just trying to think of what I can use without this looking too obese. I don't know when is it actually? Is it? It'll be around 29th, I guess. It always is the 29th, isn't it? Or 26th? I can't quite remember now. I think they drop it before the last Wednesday of the month thingy. Hey Jeremy, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're well. Too big. Lindsay, how you doing, guys? Hope you're well. Too high. Oh, having to think on the spot. It's annoying. Why am I getting this so muddled in my head? I can't figure out what I want to use to get round here. Perfect. I hope. Fingers crossed. Everyone is in. Thanks for joining, guys. Smash the like if you haven't already. Brilliant. No worries, man. Get settled, dude. Cheers, Patrick. Appreciate it, buddy. Oh, my eyes. I think I have real bad hay fever today. So. Right. Now we know that they work fine. So if we do that. And Mike. Then Shadow. Wolf. I know, I'm the same, mate. I've been up since 4:30 yesterday morning and this morning. I've only had about 6 hours skip each night. Sleep well, dude. See you soon. This looks so boxy. Hi. There's also one other thing. Why does that not connect when you have them on the same bit? You'd think that piece would auto-connect, wouldn't you? I'm just not feeling this building. I don't know why. I have to have a think on that. Guys, I'm going to be really honest with you. My eyes are giving up. I'm suffering with hay fever. I am absolutely shattered, and I thought I'd be able to go a lot longer, but I'm getting the blurred glaze over the eyes, so my apologies. But no, thank you all for joining the stream. It is very, very, very much appreciated. Welcome back, and I'll be back soon. It is due to get hotter here again, so I'll see how my room is and everything and go from there, basically, guys. But thanks for joining. Thanks for chatting up on Discord and everything like that. That was really good fun to watch and see and catch up with and join in with you guys. Apologies it's not longer, but I'm struggling with that a little bit, to be perfectly honest with you. It looks huge for what it is. It's 2 changing rooms and 2 dryers. That's it. Why does it look so big? So yeah, I've got to figure that one out. But guys, my apologies for leaving it a little bit early, but like I say, I'm going to go straight to bed. So I hope you all have a very wonderful morning, evening, sleep, afternoon, wherever you are in the world, guys. Happy coastering all. I'm going to be signing off now. I'll see you guys later. So actually, just to recap. So this, I hope to all of you, looks much better color scheme wise, guys. And we put the little wood pillars in for the steps, just to give it that little more rustic, wintry feel. I think that works well. So guys, thank you very much. Love to you all. I am off on Thursday, but again, subject to temperatures, guys. I'll see you all very, very soon. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.